A Minneapolis council member is on a mission to save the deteriorating Heritage Park apartments in North Minneapolis and help the families who still live there.
The complex was built in 2006, but conditions have deteriorated so much that some of the units are now unsafe. Fox 9's Karen Sculllin reports on what's going on and how it got to be so bad.
Driving down Olson Memorial Highway, at a quick glance, Heritage Park looks pretty nice. But behind the walls are years of neglect and some seemingly dangerous conditions.
The promise was dignity. The promise was safety. The promise was that children born on the north side would inherit possibility instead of neglect.
Heritage Park started out as a symbol of hope and an answer to much-needed low-income housing needs in North Minneapolis. Now it's a problem. Myra Kane is a current resident. A bullet came through her window, which wasn't fixed for 7 months. She battled rodents and insects for 6 months to a year, and she's not the only one with some big issues.
It'd be right there in the sink, or it'd be in a lot. No, the mice was basically in every room, but the flying ants was.
Had mold coming from the vents, and my 5-year-old son was throwing up every day. And the doctor said this is from ingesting mold, inhaling mold every day on a regular basis.
In the last year and a half, 25 families have been moved out. 8 need to be moved out. About half of the 440 units are empty or unsafe. Newly elected Minneapolis City Council member Pearl Warren is on a mission to expose the truth and do something about it. She released this video that is raising eyebrows.
Housing is not just shelter. Housing is public safety. Housing is health. It's education, it's stability, it's the foundation upon which futures are built, and every family deserves that foundation.
The short story is the former owners had financial issues and were not maintaining the property. The condition's so bad, Heritage Park is now in the hands of a court-appointed receiver who will try to fix and stabilize the situation. While that happens, Warren is trying to get a grip on what exactly is wrong and find the funding to make it right. She's hoping the $5.8 million from the state that was allotted in 2024 will come through very soon.
I'm estimating about $1.3 million for the roofs, because there are 38 roofs that needs to be replaced.
The Minneapolis Public Housing Authority, or MPHA, tells Fox 9 it does own the land, but is only responsible for making sure funding is going where it should on about half the units, saying today they didn't know things had gotten so bad until recently, relying on the former owners to tell them if there were problems.
I think what we're seeing here is some of the things that happens a lot of times with affordable housing developments. Individuals think, oh, there's guaranteed money because I'm getting money from Section 8 or I'm getting money from public housing, so that means little to no maintenance. No, that means that you're taking what you're receiving and you're reinvesting it back into the property itself, right? And I think that the reinvestment was not there.
Warren is now asking for financial audits to see how all the money property owners received over the years was actually spent. She's also waiting on structural engineers to take a look at the buildings and determine if they can be repaired and saved, or if some of them might need to be torn down. In North Minneapolis, Karen Sculllin, Fox 9.